Your favorite hobby influencers and investors love to tell you that they make money in the hobby, but they never show you their math. Today I'm going to show you the auction results through COMC Auctions on eBay. I recently sent in 100 cards for auction. Let's talk about every single one of them today. What's going on YouTube? RGL coming back at you with a nerdy video today. We're not ripping anything. I'm just gonna show you the auction results of 100 cards that I recently sold through eBay auction via COMC Consignment. And yeah, this one's gonna be nerdy. We're gonna go over the ones that sold for way more than I expected, the ones that sold for way less than I expected, because there's two sides of a coin. And yeah, kind of talk about the hobby and what I learned from this experience sending in 100 cards through auction. In 2023, we're going to talk about my wins, my losses, and what I learned. So this one is going to be nerdy. We're going to try and get this one done in a half hour or so. And if you like numbers, if you like my COMC series, this isn't really a COMC related video because we're going to be talking about sales and showing cards and cool stuff like that and talking about the market. But if you like these kind of videos, this is one for you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. I do appreciate that. So as you can see right here, I meant to send in 100 cards. I sent in 101. One was a PC card that I had to get back. Almost made a big mistake there, selling off a really nice Roman Reigns card that is in my PC. But as you can see, the auctions have concluded. I sold 100 cards. $9,048 was the total haul. And probably a little bit more because it looks like there's about 4 cards that are still outstanding that have yet to be paid for. But hey, we hear it all the time in the hobby about, you know, people who bid and never pay. To have 96 of my 100 cards paid for, that's a pretty good clip. I'll take 96%. Let's go ahead and hop right on into these cards. And like I said, I'm going to show you every single one, or pretty much every one. We have a couple mosaic white sparkles here. This is a Stefan Diggs Gem Mint 10. So these are all PSA cards. They're from my PSA submission with KK Sports Cards from a couple months ago that you guys remember. Sent in some that I just, you know, wanted to see how they do on the market. Kind of wanted to do this video. Wanted to sell some at auction. Wanted to sell some via buy it now in my COMC account. And also wanted to run some in a mystery pack that we ran last month. So Stefan Diggs White Sparkle sold for 81 bucks. And then this one surprised me. PSA 10 Trayvon Walker White Sparkle Rookie sold for only $56. And that's kind of talking about the difference between offensive and defensive players. Just offensive players get so much more love than defensive players. Speaking of which, 69 bucks, non-numbered. I sure wish this. All right, whatever. Chronicles Dynagon Rookie PSA 10 T-Loss, 69 bucks. Sold for more than the rumored to 20 White Sparkle Trayvon Walker. And this one's probably rumored to have 12,000 copies. Wander Franco, this one sold for like 9 bucks. Big mistake. What did I learn? Don't auction off Panini Baseball. I love Panini Baseball, but man, I got hosed on some of these Panini Baseball 9s and 10s. Next one out was a 1/1 John Mechie PSA 9 Black Infinite. I probably, in hindsight, should have held on to this one and took the gamble on if he, you know, ends up being a good player. He sat out all last year. Sold for 183 bucks. For a 1/1, I felt a little bit low on that one. $28 on a Chuba Gold. Again, I don't know what Chuba's going to do this season. Maybe I should have held it, but 28 bucks for a 9 seemed low. This one also seemed low right here. Don't worry, there's going to be plenty that seemed high. Kyle Trask Pandora Gifted Rookies PSA 10. We don't know what's going on in Tampa. Don't know the future of Trask. That one sold for $71. 21 bucks on an AO Green Prism Draft, just in the mud apparently. $38 on a Joe Namath PSA 10 Red Shimmer. I expected this one to do 60 to 70, so I was a little surprised. Shohei Ohtani Ben Baller Orange sold for $168 on a PSA 9. That should show you exactly where Shohei Ohtani's market is right now. Sky high. This guy's going to be the MVP. This guy is the future of baseball. Even though he's not, you know, 22, 23, this guy's the future of baseball, and I'm hoping he's the future of Seattle baseball. Another Shohei Ohtani sold for $82 a PSA 10. Panini Baseball coming through right here, non-numbered. Just Shohei. Mike Trout, though, in the mud, PSA 10 Mosaic Silver. Gem Mint 10, $18. $18. Shows you what people think of Mosaic Baseball. All right, next page. $102 on another Shohei. This one is from Select. PSA 10. That's about what I expected on that one. $239 on a gold Prism Traylon Burks rookie auto. I did not expect that. I thought, maybe it's gold, $100. Nope. We're going 200 plus. $12 on an MJ Melendez PSA 10. I had this one pegged at 30 to 35, so not good. This one disappointed me as well. $79. PSA 9 Clearly Donruss rookie Trey Lance Hollow Silver to 10. Sold for $79. I expected that one to be 150 plus. PSA 10 for $22. I don't know what happened here. No Tom Brady PSA 10s in chromium. Should sell for $22, but that one did. Granted, it's Rookies and Stars, a low-end set, but I had that one pegged as like $40. Club level Elijah Moore white PSA 10 sold for $46. Okay, sure. I don't know. $218 sale on this Joe Burrow honeycomb. I think this one ended literally the day after the injury announcement. I'm pretty sure it ended the day after the injury announcement. So $218. I almost thought I wasn't gonna get paid for. Pretty card. I kind of expected it to go higher, but I'm okay with that result. White Sparkle Trask PSA 10 Optic sold for $330. I think a Sam Howell recently sold for around that too, raw. So hey, Howell is super hyped. Again, the market just kind of trying to figure out what's going to go on with Trask, what's going to go on now that Tampa's moving on without TB12. I don't know, 330 seems like a good number. 143 on this Shohei Gold 9 to 10 from Ben Baller, or to 50 from Ben Baller Chrome. Kawhi Tiger Stripe $32 Gem Mint 10. He's not so Mr. Fun Guy when you're trying to sell Prism Draft cards of Kawhi Leonard. I thought that one would go for 50 plus. All right, move on to the next page. We're going to talk about all 100. Debo Samuel Dragon Scale PSA 9 sold for $33. Cooper Cup White Sparkle sold for $51 PSA 9. Joe Namath Downtown PSA 10 sold for $205. This is not the only downtown on this video today. I felt like that was about correct. I feel like these downtowns, there's no rhyme or reason on these old guys. Some of them sell for way too much, and other ones sell for, 200. You would think maybe a legendary quarterback like Joe Namath would sell for a little more in a PSA 10. Also, I think that the downtowns from Donruss actually look better than the downtowns from Optic. I could be wrong with that flat foil. These look so much better than Optic. Panini has to do something about that. $20 on a silver PSA 9 Steph Curry Honors. I don't know what I was expecting on that one. Probably a little more. That one I probably should have did a buy it now on. This one surprised me. A Javi Stadium Club Chrome Refractor PSA 10 sold for $21. I don't know. I don't know if the soccer market just isn't meant for auctions. I've seen some really high sales of, Mbappe, Messi, and maybe just the other guys like Javi and Pedri just don't sell for nearly as much. This one got unpaid for, and I hope it doesn't get paid for. Prism Lava Flow Wander Franco. This is a case hit from Prism last year. Sold for $26, but as you can see right here, no stamp, so has not been paid for yet. National Pride Mosaic Tom Brady PSA 10 sold for $31. I think this is a stunning example of these retail parallels in PSA 10 they just don't sell, or I don't know. This is a beautiful card. Aesthetically, this is a beautiful card. I would have not sold that one for 31 had I known it was going to sell for that. And I guess, yeah, that's just a stupid thing to say. PSA 10 Mateus Svanberg Black Gold to 8. I don't know anything about him. That's why I auctioned this one off. Sold for $36. That sucks. Club level Silver Trask PSA 9. These club levels club levels are beautiful. This one only sold for $7.26. So White Sparkle 330, club level Silver 9, $7. Huge sale on this one. Huge sale on this one. Halliburton in a flight, rocking a Kings jersey, not a rookie. Halliburton in-flight tie-dye to 25. Gem Mint 10 sold for $273, paid for and confirmed. That was a crazy one. I had that one pegged as like a $125 card. Trey Lance PSA 9 seller rookie sold for 36 bucks. Mike Trout tribute PSA 9. I thought I was going to get at least my grading fee back. That one sold for 11 bucks. This one depressed me. Jay Rich Gem Mint 10 in-flight purple pulsar to 15. Sold for $36. I would pay $80 for that card all day long. Shohei PSA 9 base tribute sold for $34. Shohei Red Prism Gem Mint 10 from Select last year sold for $124. Duncan Robinson first off the line Gold Shimmer PSA 9 sold for 26 bucks. So you're telling me a $1,000 box with 2 shimmers? I get a Duncan Robinson and it barely pays my grading fee and it doesn't cover the $350 COMC fee to sell it also? Cool. Cool. Bryce McGowan's PSA 10 Holo Laser Auto to 75. Gem Mint 10 sold for 52 bucks. Kenny Pickett Panini Classics Silver PSA 10, 36 bucks. Peyton Manning, the story of this card. This card, I sent it in 2020. They said it was too small. They said it was trimmed. I don't know. I sent it a second time because I really liked this card. And I was pretty sure it wasn't trimmed. It comes back in 9. That's awesome. A 24-year-old card coming back in 9. Peyton Manning, young-looking Manning on that Pacific Prism. Pacific, obviously, a card set from here in the Northwest. Love this card. The original Prism sold for $63. What a tremendous waste of time. Zero respect. Zero respect for these old cards. These old serial numbered cards that are hard to gem, hard to 9. Hobby has no love for it. Hobby has no appreciation for a card like this. This is a buy it now card. I should have put it up for $150. It would have sold for $150 if I had just put it up for buy it now. Kenny Pickett, but they love the razzle dazzles. Kenny Pickett Gem Mint Razzle Dazzle sold for $179. So you're telling me that Kenny Pickett cards sell for 3x Peyton Manning cards. Bailey Zappi, this one has not yet been paid for, so it might be coming back. White Sparkle PSA 10 sold for $183. Maybe the buyer is just waiting. That one did sell over a week ago. Sam Howell Silver Prism PSA 10, $252. I had that one pegged as like an $80 card. You tell me about this market. Topps Fire Autographs Green PSA 9 to 75. Sold for $82. Lubov Fearless Shimmer PSA 10 numbered to 7 sold for $38. Again, I have learned my lesson. Panini Baseball, you can't auction it unless it's Shohei Ohtani. Cade Klubnik from Bowman University. They told me collegiate cards sell for $0. That is what my comment section has told me on YouTube for a long time now. That one sold for $162. Yes, college cards sell. Poly Whirl Hollow from 1999 base set Shadowless. $361. This was a throw-in in a trade that I did for a Charizard, a Blastoise, a Venusaur, and it was a $50 trade, $50 on his side trade. Came back at 9, got $360. Super happy on that one. $76 on a PSA 10 Chronicles Joe Burrow. I don't know. $31 on a Jordan Love Optic Variation. Brock Purdy Gem Mint 10 Green Mosaic selling for $90. Completed sale confirmed. Ivysaur PSA 8 Shadowless First Edition straight from the RGL PC selling for $81. Come over here. We got more sales. Lars Nootbaar Red Shimmer to 7 sold for $56. Beautiful card. $56. $27 on a 9 update. Tatis Yellow. These are from Meyer, I believe. Fred Meyer Kroger edition. $27. $100 on this courtside D'Lo tie-dye rookie Gem Mint 10. I thought that was low. Fernando Tatis, $100 on the mark. Stadium Club Chrome Refractor. I don't know what the pop is on this one. It's got to be low. It's got to be under 20 for sure. Second year Tatis sold for $1. Kevin Durant PSA 10 75th anniversary, $34. unappreciated set. Drew Jones, Gem Mint 10, Atomic 124. I think that's his batting average right now. Jalen Hurts, Dynagon Rookie Silver, $46 for a silver PSA 9 Hurts. Lamar Jackson Downtown PSA 10, $444 for Lamar Jackson. Yeah. So Joe Namath, $200. Lamar Jackson, $444. $7.55 on an Obsidian Wander PSA 9. I thought I was going to get my money back on the grading fee. Shadowless Hollow Ninetales, PSA 6, $39. All right, we're making good time in this video. About to show some of the bigger cards that sold. Baker Mayfield Gold Shimmer PSA 9. I don't know who's buying Baker in a Panthers uni. PSA 9 cards sold for $37. Whatever. Paulo Machamp Shadowless First Edition Gem Mint, or not Gem Mint, Near Mint 8. So again, I think I've talked about this. This is actually the thick stamp version. There's a thick stamp, a thin stamp, and a normal stamp. This is actually the thick stamp, which I don't know if they actually got in the auction now that I'm looking back at it. Yeah, no, we didn't get thick stamp, so we probably would have made a little bit more had they written thick stamp, but that's something that's on me. I should have auctioned that one off myself. But let's see. Hold on. Thick stamp Machamp first. I just want to see what the thick stamp sells for. Somebody's asking for a PSA 8, $275, but we all know you can ask one thing and what it sells for is totally different. Let's see if we can click sold really quick. Let's see if we can get any comps, or eBay's just gonna act up. 7.5 sold for $55 on a thick stamp. 160 on it. There you go. PSA 9 sold for 160. Mine sold for 102 on an 8. This one has not been paid for. A Peacock of Quarta Gem Mint 10 sold for $11. So I don't know why that person has not checked out, but I'll happily have that one returned to my account. $102 on a Donruss Elite J. Will White Chocolate PSA 9, 1 of 10, sold for $102. $31 on a Herbie Gem Mint 10. You can just tell, crazy. Burrow stuff from this year selling for 70. Herbie selling for 31. $17 on a Marley Aki from Chrome Aoki. That's hard to say. Gem Mint 10 to 50, sold for $17. Guy probably has no market. I know nothing about him. $26 Purple Ice to 149 Variation PSA 9 Curry. Not much to talk about there. Cyro Gone Silver. This card was really hot at one point. Has since really cooled off, apparently. PSA 9 sold for $11. $7 Christian Vaquero First Mojo. I guess he's cooled off too. Wander Franco for $8. I assure you there's some good sales coming. Contenders Optic Hollow from Chronicles. Wander Market way down. Final 30 cards. We have our biggest cards still to come. CJ Stroud Big Kahuna 9 sold for $40. $24 on this PSA 10 Mobley Chronicles Draft Picks. I just learned my lesson. Most of this Prism Draft stuff, unless it's like Curry to 5 or less, or maybe some of the top rookies like Cade, or whoever from the last couple of years, you just cannot sell this stuff at auction. Buy it now. It sells for way more. I sell this stuff all the time on COMC. I should have just put that slab in my portfolio. Breece Hall on the new Recruits Blue Eyes PSA 10 sold for $27. Pretty disappointing considering how nice that card looks. I had that one pegged as, a $40 or $50 card. Deion Sanders Legends to 6 from Timeless Tributes. I thought this was an absolutely good looking card. Numbered 1 of 6. Sold for $39. Trask Club Level to 99 Blue sold for $51. So Silver sells for 7. Blue to 99 sells for 51. $91 on a Curry Animation or Animation Nation. Anime Nation. This was a Leaf Web exclusive. I bought 10 of these cards. I believe I sent 10 off to grade, 8 off to grading. 3 of them came back at 10, 5 of them came back at 9. Yeah, sold for $91 for a card of that I bought for $20. I paid $22 to grade, and then I paid COMC $3.50 to sell it. Herbie PSA 10, $33 on the Illuminance Chronicles rookie. Best Refractor of Julio PSA 9 sold for $13. Way too low. Way too low. J.R. Smith, I had no idea what this one was going to sell for. Pretty cool card. This is a rookie J.R. Smith gold refractor to 50. JR has 0 hobby love. That one only sold for 57 bucks. I think I was expecting 100 on that. Gold lava Ryan Gravenbach. Gravenbach. I remember when I pulled this, the comps were like 50 bucks. This one sold for $16. Way too low. Way too low. I think we have our bigger sales coming up. 24 bucks. Mike Trout, again, just more Chronicles stuff. Gem Mint 10. I thought these Gem Mint 10s, I could pencil them in for 40 bucks a pop. Not in this market. Costas Simiscus, cracked ice from Chronicles last year. This one is numbered to 21. I remember last year I had this card on eBay or Raw when I pulled it. I pulled it the day the product came out. I had it on Raw for 150. I got a $100 offer. I turned it down because the comp before that was for 125, and I countered at 125. And now I sold it for $38 as a 9. So that's a mistake. 2022 Topps Chrome Logo Fractor Shohei Ohtani PSA 10. What a pretty card. Sold for 140 bucks. 127 bucks. Treylon Burks White Sparkle debut, so not the best one. Sold for 127 bucks. Matthew Nelson first Sapphire 9. Sold for $6. Jason Dominguez Optic Rated Rookie Prospect Hollow sold for 22 bucks. Didn't cover the grading fee, unfortunately. 15 bucks on the Lewis and Bennett. That is a blue choice to 135. Sold for 15 bucks. Here's the biggest sale of all my auctions. 2021 Donruss Downtown Justin Fields PSA 10. Sold for $1,375. I had this card pegged as maybe 500 bucks. So this was my biggest win of the 100 auctions. Biggest win by far. I did not expect this one to sell for what it did. And it was kind of a feel-good, making up for a lot of those cheaper slabs that just didn't sell for what I wanted them to. So this one took a big chunk of that and kind of evened it out. Neymar PSA 10 Speckle from Merlin. This was a retail Merlin parallel. Number to 175, sold for $34 on a PSA 10 Neymar. Again, soccer cards just did awful for me in these auctions. Final 10 cards of the video. We had a Breece Hall Black Laser Autograph to 10 PSA 9, sold for $142. A Mosaic Draft Red Benny Mather in Pretty Team Color with Arizona's unis to 149, sold for $22. $295 on this CD Lamb Red Shimmer. This is numbered to 35, I believe. Sold for $295. This one sold a really good clip as well. Mitoma. This was a Sunburst that I pulled from Revolution this year. Numbered to 50. And that one sold for $208. So that was my only successful soccer auction. I was pretty happy with this sale. Walker Kessler, first off the line. Prism Draft Picks. Numbered to 19 variation. Sold for 58 bucks. Brandon Ingram. This was a Shimmer to 3. Also from this year's Prism Draft. Sold for 46 bucks. I thought that was a little low. And then my final few cards. I had a Blue Shimmer Joe Namath to 25 PSA 10. That one sold for $42 again. I had 3 Joe Namath cards in these auctions, and all 3 of them were disappointing. I would have made more money had I listed them at Buy It Now. Final couple cards here. I have a PSA 8. This is a Shadowless Gyarados, also a part of the trade that I talked about earlier. And that one sold for $125. Good action on the Pokemon cards that I listed. I sent in a Roman Reigns PC card on mistake. Shout out to COMC for ending this auction, getting it back into my portfolio so I can ship it back to myself. That's not one I wanted to sell. I have a feeling had it gone to auction, though, it might have fetched over a grand. It is numbered to 5, just a beautiful card, but that one not for sale. And my final card that I'm going to show you today, the Cade Cunningham 75th Anniversary Gem Mint 10 to 75. And that one, I think, is still on, still ongoing, 2 days left. Currently at 27 bucks. That one will end on Thursday. No, that one will end at tonight. So hey, I need to make another about $1,000 or so with these cards. So I would not be sad if this one reached $1,000 bucks, and I'm just gonna stop because that's shilling, and I'm not gonna I'm not gonna suggest that you bid $1,000 on a card that probably should sell for 80 to 100. So that card ends today. So that was a look at all 100 cards that I sold through COMC via their auctions. That's just a small portion of the 500 slabs. That's 20% of the 500 slabs that I sent to KK a couple of months ago. And then some of the other slabs that I still have are some of the slabs that I didn't send through auction are still available in my account. So actually, let's take a look at those really quick while we have a few more minutes. Here is that batch of PSA slabs. I sent in 246. I've currently sold 33. I've sold $2,400 worth of slabs right there. And if we click into this and we sort this by the highest sale, these were all buy it now. I sold the biggest one, so I sold the biggest card that I sent to COMC, and this was the Gem Mint 10 Soto. Sold that for almost asking price. I sold it for $13.50. COMC took their 5%, and I got $12.82 total for that one. And then other ones have just kind of trickled out. You know, Spectrum, Meta, TB12 sold for $109. Benny Mather in widescreen. So this is a perfect example of a card that should have went to, you know, buy it now. All my draft picks sold for $80. Micah Parsons, No Huddle Gem Mint 10 sold for $75. And just kind of trickling these out as we go. Nothing crazy. I was a little sad. This one sold for the comps on this one were just way lower than I expected. This Ty Cobb PSA 10 to 99 from Gilded sold for only $30. So yeah, I still have plenty of slabs for sale, but I have sold about 30 there. So about 133 of the 500 slabs in that submission I have sold through either auction or buy it now. Another 100 of them were put into a mystery pack that we ran, and a lot of people loved it. Some people tried to sell me the cards back for more than I had as the value on the spreadsheet for the product. That was fun. So obviously, if I do a mystery pack, just know that I underpriced the hell out of everything, and that I'm a sucker and I might buy your card back if I like it for more than I had it on my spreadsheet for. But yeah, I've been, you know, trying to make the best of a bad situation. You know, that KK submission had about 10% of the cards were PSA 8 or lower. So I'm just kind of trying to make the best of a bad situation there. And I've been pretty happy with the sales so far. I still have a lot of slabs in my COMC account to sell. Maybe I'll send them through auction in due time, or just let my account run its course and sell those eventually, or they'll just sit there for hours. I don't know. That is going to do it for me. I wanted to get out of here before the halfway mark, and we are just about there. I wanted to get out of here before 30 minutes, and that is it. So that is a full look at everything that I sold during my recent run of COMC auctions. Auction process does get my approval. It's very easy to sell auctions on COMC. Maybe I'll do a tutorial at some point. I feel like the sale prices were in line with the market. I did check some other, you know, some Probstein, some Golden auctions, some like DC Sport and hoodies stuff. I don't think I would have got more or less had I gone with any other route. So I'm plenty happy sending them through the COMC's auction service. They could have did a little bit better job. I think maybe on some of my, you know, $200 or $300 cards. I don't know. I don't know how they could have. I know their marketing isn't spectacular on the auction side of things, but it is what it is. None of the other places do similar promoting. I don't know. But overall, I'm very happy with the sales for the most part. That's going to do it for me. Take care, stay safe, and we'll catch you next time down